This is a 2008 Volkswagen Beetle, and as you can see, the dust cover is missing. It causes the Tiptronic to not work because there is a magnet sensor on the dust cover. So we're gonna replace that. Let's get to the repair. First, we're gonna have to remove the center console. There's gonna be 2 screws underneath this cup holder. And then you have another T20 screw under this cap. And in order to get to it, you're gonna need to move the seat all the way back and then come over here and lower the seat all the way. So you'll have enough room to get in there. And then you're gonna remove that clip. Just pop that off. Remove that screw, and it's gonna be the same on the other side, of course. So I'll go ahead and get those 2 screws out. The next step will be to remove this cover. And then in here, right down there, is a 13mm bolt, and we're gonna remove that. Next, we're gonna have to remove the shift knob. In order to do that, you're going to need to put the vehicle in neutral. You're gonna wanna hang on to this, pull it out, and don't let it go back in. If it goes back in, it's kind of a pain to get it pulled back out because it will completely disappear into that knob. Sometimes I like to just put like a piece of tape in there, and I'll show you. Found that you just take a piece of masking tape like this, take about 8 inches, twist the center of it, and then just squeeze it through there, and then take the ends and tape them to the side. And you're just gonna pull up on this knob as hard as you can. Try not to hold your head over the top of it because you will punch yourself in the face if you do that. You're also going to need to pull the emergency brake up just as high as you can. I'm gonna remove this. And then just gonna gently start pulling this up. There's gonna be some clips here and here. And you're just gonna try to gently pull that apart. Once we get that up high enough, we can unclip the 12-volt connection there and back here. And again, you're gonna need that little pick or small screwdriver to do that. Next up, you're gonna remove this cover. It's gonna be clipped here. I'm just gonna gently kind of pull this out a little bit and rock it back and forth to lift the whole thing up. You're gonna wanna be careful. These clips like to break. Oh, and just so you can turn the car back off, in order to move it back into park, you just need to pull up on this. Push it forward. Then you can turn your key off. Now you're gonna gently, very gently, remove this electrical board off of there. I'm gonna use 2 hands because I definitely don't want to break this. You're just gonna want to be extremely gentle, especially up here. That's where it's mostly hooked, and just kind of wiggle that off, and then you're just gonna put it aside. Stick the screwdriver in there, and there you go. Put it in there, and then just push out. And there's also two clips on the side. And in order to get that unclipped, you'll just stick that small screwdriver under here and just push it in, and it will unclip. This is the new dust cover. We're gonna go ahead and get that opened up. Okay, so it's gonna just be placed over it like this, with this, the bracket, the L bracket is going to go on the right side. But before we finish that up, here's where we're going to need parts from the old clip. And I'm going to go ahead and remove those pieces now. We're going to want to keep this piece and this piece. We're just going to slide that right onto here. And that's how you're going to want to have that look. And then we're going to go ahead and put that back on. Just like that. And then we're just going to put this cover back on. So then you're gonna put this panel back on. And just like that.